Professor James St. James is the chairman of the Department of Psychology at Millikin University in Illinois. And it turns out that now we have learned that when he was 15 years old, 46 years ago, he killed his entire family, and some are outraged that he's going to be keeping his job as psychology professor. I have some mixed feelings about this. Number one, this was a 15-year-old when he did this, and the details are not completely known. He murdered his parents and sister in their home in 1967. He had been huffing airplane glue and professing to be mentally ill, and he was ultimately found not guilty of his crimes by reason of insanity. He was hospitalized until he became sane. He was released 6 years later and went on to pursue degrees in psychology. Number one, legally speaking, he was found not guilty. And number two, he was legally a child at the time. Now, let's assume he was an adult when he committed this, when he committed this killing. If he was not guilty, doing the crime of killing is not guilty unless you can attach a judicial crime, manslaughter, murder, second-degree murder, first-degree murder, whatever the case may be. And he was found not guilty. So would that really be a reason to legally fire him from this position? And even taking it further, assuming he was an adult and guilty, does the employer have a policy about not hiring convicted felons? If not, the professor, if fired, as absurd as it is, would be entitled to at least, he could at least attempt, maybe successfully, to bring a wrongful termination lawsuit forward. So it's a very strange case. 46 years later, you find out this professor killed his entire family, and the university seems to be making the right call, which is he was found not guilty by reason of insanity. He was also deemed to be sane 6 years later. And what would be the reason for firing him? It is leaving some people a little bit unsettled. What are your thoughts on this? Would you want to be in this man's class? Would it make you more likely to be want to be in his psychology class? I don't know. A lot of emails on both sides of this one, so let me know your thoughts.